Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my videos. For today's video I'm going to share with you some of my pickups that I acquired lately. Went around to some of my favorite comic book shops, as well as a little hidden gem of a honey hole that I visit once in a while, and I was able to acquire a couple of books from there. So if you're interested, come on back after the short video intro and I'll share with you what I have, as well as a short little surprise. See you soon. So welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me today. Comic Sniper here, bringing with you another haul video. These are just some of the recent books that I picked up around my area, around the comic book shops in my area. And these are what I was able to pick up recently, as well as a little what you would call honey hole, a little out of the way, not a comic book shop per se, but they do have some comic books there once in a while, so I was able to find some gems in that area as well. Okay, I'm going to share that with you, but first a little surprise for those of you who are familiar with my channel already and have been missing this little guy. I would like to reintroduce to you,
say hello to my little friend,
my flying Iron Man. Here he is, Mark III. He is back.
I am Iron Man.
So I thought I might as well reintroduce him and also kind of give you a little closer look at him. So he's for those of you who didn't see the first video where I introduced him, this is it right here. So he's not too big, as you can see. Just a good size. Really fantastic detail on this one. So that's the face. He's got an oversized head, as you can see, kind of like a bobble style. So more cartoonish, but still really detailed. And he's in that pose from the as we all know him, and when he flies around. And he's got these repulsors on his feet, his hands, chest piece, and eyes. So, and they do light up, so we'll do that now. So lift up his helmet there, or his face mask, and put it back on. There it is. As you can see, his eyes glow. The chest piece glows back again too. That's pretty cool. And the feet and the hands as well, the repulsors. I thought that was just so cool. Alright, and he flies around on this base. This is a magnetic base that he flies around. It's Iron Man 3. So I call him Mark III just because he's got the name down there, Mark III. And he is powered. It needs to be powered up. I could power it by just batteries, but then I have him pretty much flying all the time. So there he is, and just a little bit tricky sometimes, but for the most part, as long as it's careful. There he goes. My sidekick, Mark III. There you are, everybody. All right. So back to the haul video. This is what I have for you today. Got just a few books, most of it modern, but there's a couple of throwbacks, like I said, that I found in the area. It's more of a record shop than anything. Collectibles, that kind of stuff, and they do have some comic books that they bring in once in a while. So I just like to pop in there and see what they have. So first up, from some of these are new comic books that I acquired from my LCS. This is the Superior Spider-Man #1. I like the tribute to Stan Lee. That's an awesome cover, with the Infinity War, the way Spider-Man, he's got the new costume there. And speaking of comic book stores, another one of my local comic book stores in the area shut down. I didn't even know about it. I hadn't visited it for a few months, and it has shut down already. So the writing seems to be on the wall, and it saddens me to see that some of these places are closing down. So, but those are the times we live in. You know, all you can do, as I encourage everybody, you know, if you want to have your, if you want to keep your local comic books, your LCS around, make sure you support them. Go visit them once in a while, and you know, pick up some books in that area, and show your support that way. All right. So that's the first one, Superior Spider-Man #1. I also picked up the latest for Return of Wolverine. So far, you know, not too bad. I'm enjoying the read so far for this. And so this is just the latest issue, and this is the variant cover. I love the glowing claws, and with Wolverine in the background, glowing because of, you know, because of the claws. Really cool artwork there. All right. Speaking of another cool artwork, Harley Quinn #59. It's kind of more of a this, right? There you go. So there. That's I thought that was, I love the fact that this area is blurred, so it gives it really that that cool depth perception, and then the background is also blurred, so she's the only one in focus, kind of thing. So I thought that was really good, and just the colors really pop on this cover. Love it. Awesome. All right. So the next one is, we got The Batman Who Laughs, The Grim Knight #1. Seeing this cover quite a bit around, so you know, wanted to make sure that I didn't miss out. If I did, it is a decent looking cover. Nice all blue. So yeah, I haven't read it yet. I haven't take a look at what's inside, see what's going on, but we'll see. Okay, next one up. Catwoman #9. Another edition from the great Art Germ. I like the I think she's I think on the picture here she's, you know, she's stealing the painting, and the painting has Batman in it right there. So that's pretty cool. All right. So, and speaking of Stanley Lau's Art Germ, we got Wonder Woman #65. That's an awesome cover too. He's this pose, we've seen this kind of pose before, but doesn't take away the fact that it is an awesome cover, and it's a great looking cover. All right. So for the next one, well, let's do a triple. Another Art Germ cover. This time it's Supergirl #28. It's a little bit more fun. You can see, like, this one's kind of a little bit darker, right? This one seems a little more serious, and this one's more fun and vibrant. A lot of it, both of these ones take place behind a kind of a sky background. So yeah, still liking the Art Germ. All right, so after that, also picked up this. That's Wolverine's #1. I don't know how to feel about this exactly. This is more of a, we'll see. I haven't opened it up. I haven't read it yet. It's a Greg Land cover. It's, you know, I guess it's a combination of the Hulk and Wolverine together. It says, "Come on, you know you'll love it." Well, we'll see, right? It says Hulk plus Wolverine equals equals Weapon H equals Hulkverines. So hopefully it's they do a good job. We'll see. You know, I'm a sucker for Wolverine. He's one of my favorite characters, so I just want to see what's going on. Hopefully they don't make a mess out of it, and could be just a one-of, right? Small mini series, but we'll see. Okay, and I saw this one and had to pick it up. It's Sabrina the Teenage Witch, number 1, and just picked this up because of the Adam Hughes cover. So I haven't seen a lot of really good Adam Hughes lately that I wanted to pick up. This seems to be a really good one. I really like the fact that she's flying in the air, and the background, as you can see back there, it's just the composition reminds me of the what was it, the Power Girl kind of shot, where it's looking down from space, and then there was the plane in the background, just to show the depth and kind of perspective on how she is. But yeah, nothing too fancy, but I thought this was a very nice looking cover. So, and by one of my favorites, Art Adam Hughes, so I had to have that. And then, speaking of covers, there, of course, we know that there's a ton of these out there, man. Detective Comics number 1000. Many of you know that I'm not a big fan of a ton of variant covers. I think it's just a money grab. But I took a look at them, and the only one I found interesting, I wanted to pick up one copy for myself. It's $10, this thing. So it's not affordable by any means, to pick up a ton of them. And I wasn't too impressed with a lot of them, to tell you the truth. So I thought this one was pretty good. This is the 1940s cover. Anytime you have the old style Batman and Robin, and of course the Joker on the cover, and a throwback kind of thing, I thought this was pretty good. So I thought, if anything, I'll pick this up, and then that way I can take a look inside and see what the story's like. All right. But I wasn't gonna go out and pick up a lot of the covers, because to me it's not worth it. Okay, so we have now this one I got really excited about. Check that out. The Incredible Hulk number 181. Now, of course, this is not the original 9.8 copy. This is the reprint. As you can see, $3.99. It says $3.99, but it's a real honest and beautiful rendition copy of the original, and it presents so nice that I figured, yeah, you know what, I might as well pick it up. At least then I can present this one, without having to worry about knocking it over, getting it ruined. The original one, I mean. I do have the original I have the original Incredible Hulk 181, first appearance of Wolverine, and I don't want to have that out all the time, because of course it can get damaged, and if it's out, it can be faded by sunlight, or even the interior light that we have. So at least with this one, hey, it's only $3.99. It's an awesome looking cover. It's a great depiction of the original, so I am very happy to pick it up and actually use it as a presentation comic, right? So yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of people really liking this one too. So it's a very, it's accurate as far as the original. So they didn't try changing it, that kind of thing. They just made a really, really clean copy of it, as if it's brand new. All right, so that's the new comic books that I was able to pick up, and just a couple of books left. These I found lying around at my local honey hole that I record shop, kind of collectible shop that I visit. They have comic book once in a while, but they're not a comic book shop, so a lot of times they don't really know what they have. But people have picked through them, including myself. So I've grabbed a lot of what is really valuable. I've found some really good keys in there as well that I was able to snag. But these ones they had in there, and as some of you know, I am currently collecting the Uncanny XMen, the new X-Men number 94 on up to about 200, and these ones I don't have currently. So I thought, oh, cool. So I was able to pick this up. This is Uncanny XMen number 171. This is when Rogue joins the X-Men. I thought that was pretty good. It's not too bad. A little bit of yellowing around the edges, spine ticks, but it is complete. So, and it didn't cost a lot. And then of course I added a second one, and this one is the Uncanny X-Men, the 143, the Christmas special one. It's a Kitty Pryde's first solo story, and I do believe they were Fox was trying to originally make this make a movie based on this, and well, with Fox being bought out by Disney now, that isn't going to happen anymore. But that's not to say that the story in here wouldn't somehow make it onto the big screen at some point in the future, depending on what Disney's plans are, right? Plus, I didn't have this anyways, and this is part of what I needed for my collection, so definitely needed to pick that up. So I'm happy with this pickup as well. All right, so that's it for my haul this week, and just wanted to say thank you very much for all of you out there supporting me, and if you haven't already done so, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Make sure you if you want to follow my videos, and make sure to hit that notification bell as well, so that you'll be notified whenever my videos come out. All right, and of course I always want to hear what you think, so leave your comment down below. Tell me what your favorite comics are. See if you picked up anything new that I've missed, but maybe that you guys have a world of knowledge that I do not have. And I thank you very much for those of you who give me information on a regular basis. I really love the community and really value your input, guys. So I appreciate that. So thank you very much. So on behalf of myself, Comic Sniper, and the returning Mark III, my sidekick flying Iron Man, we thank you very much for another haul video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.